Hello, I'm Dr. Laura Gibson, the Director of Brescia University's MSW program. On behalf of our university and specifically our field program, I want to thank you for being a field instructor for our students. Although we do have a vibrant online program, we're also a brick-and-mortar university located in Owensboro, Kentucky. Our department consists of experienced, highly trained social workers who are committed to teaching students the knowledge, values, beliefs, and skills of competent ethical practice. We know that there are many things competing for your time, so we want to make this orientation module focused and as relevant as possible. After completing Module 1, we expect you'll be able to recognize that Caritas is embedded in our program's philosophy. You'll see how Ursuline values are aligned with social work values, and you'll recognize that we maintain academic rigor for distance education courses.
In 1925, in the hills of western Davis County, the seeds of Brescia University were first planted as the Mount St. Joseph Junior College for Women. Spurred by their values, devotion to education, and service to others, the Ursuline sisters sought to provide opportunities for young women who might otherwise have had none. After World War II, the sisters transplanted their junior college to downtown Owensboro at the request of city leaders in order to meet the needs of our veterans returning home from the war. It was then, in 1948, that Brescia College, now Brescia University, a co-educational institution, was born. Today, Brescia University serves as the only Catholic university in Western Kentucky. At its core, Brescia University is a student-centered, Catholic, liberal arts college built on Ursuline traditions. The university is committed to offering degrees that lead students to rewarding careers with an intentional focus on service to others. Inspired by the founder of the Ursulines, St. Angela Merici, Brescia University aims to understand the unique needs of contemporary students and to address those needs with an education customized to that student. We believe there is something special about our approach to individualized education. We call it the Brescia Difference. The Brescia Difference consists of 4 characteristics. Respect for the sacred, which helps us to remember that every student that walks through our doors is wonderfully made in the image and likeness of God, never to be repeated, and demands from us profound respect for their sacred identity and for their educational needs. The second characteristic is devotion to learning. We're all about lifelong learning in the context of a liberal arts education. We want our students to realize their potential, which includes their academic and intellectual potential. The third characteristic is commitment to growth in moral virtue. Learning and education is much more than putting a bunch of new stuff into your head. It's also about being the best person that you can be on a personal level and on a professional level. And then finally, promotion of servant leadership. We want our students not only to be leaders, but to be leaders after the witness of Jesus Christ, who as a leader got down on his hands and knees and washed his disciples' feet. So we encourage our students also to not only work towards their education, but to do so in the context of recognizing that they have a responsibility to give back to their communities.
Our mission is to foster academic and moral excellence and help students achieve success both through rewarding careers and through service to others. The mission of our MSW program builds on these concepts of professional competence and service to others. We aim to prepare social workers who use specialized skills to address the complex problems of people in their communities through respect and partnership, service to others, and valuing the dignity and unique gifts of all people. They'll help people and their communities change in ways that improve their life conditions and honor their hopes and dreams. We're proud of our Catholic heritage and the legacy of St. Angela Merici, who founded the Order of Ursuline Nuns in 1535 in Brescia, Italy. The Ursulines soon devoted themselves almost exclusively to education, especially of girls and young women. Across Europe and the United States, and eventually all over the world, Ursuline became synonymous with the highest quality of education. Across the centuries, the Ursuline legacy of teaching and learning has continued to be permeated by these values. These values are what we call the Brescia difference, and they're embodied in respect for the sacred, devotion to learning, commitment to growth in virtue, and promotion of servant leadership. The Ursuline values of service, concern for marginalized groups, social justice, the importance of human relationships, the primacy of hope, the person-environment perspective, and respect for self-determination echo the core values of social work. In the left-hand column on this table are Ursuline values, and in the right-hand column are the corresponding social work values. You can see how congruent they are. Literally speaking, caritas means love. However, this love is not sentimental but refers to what has been called a formation of the heart, a giving of oneself for the good of the other, a recognition of the humanity of people, an easing of human suffering through justice. I think of caritas as an attitude of authentic caring and compassion that motivates us to help meet the needs of others. I see it as the backdrop for professional social work services. Love and professionalism are not mutually exclusive. We strive to teach students that the knowledge and competence that are necessary, but they're not enough. They can simultaneously use this knowledge and ethics of the profession and apply them in a context of genuine caring, humility, and selfless concern for others. We use Moodle as our learning platform. All of the MSW students' courses are 15 weeks long. They include reading, various graded assignments, asynchronous discussion, and a weekly synchronous chat. That's our opportunity to actually see students, interact with them in real time, and get to know them as professionals. Students in the 2-year program do 2 field placements, one in their first year for 400 hours, and another placement in their second year for 500 hours. Advanced standing students only complete the field requirements for the second year. As you've probably figured out by now, we maintain rigorous academic standards for our students that are not watered down through online courses. We're accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, otherwise known as SACS. We've started and are working through the candidacy process with CSWE. We do not lower our expectations for online students, and online courses are not easier than courses held in a physical classroom. We promote professional licensing, and we're proud of our highly qualified faculty. We conduct regular assessments of the program and of student learning as we strive to continually improve our program.